Region tournaments are underway in Georgia, meaning things are getting very real for those teams with state title aspirations. Welcome into another RYZE Rewind Fast Forward. I'm Cory McCartney, along with Dan McDonald and Carter Wilson. Guys, it's good to have you back in.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Cory.
Nice to be back.
Absolutely. So, as always, we first dial it back in our rewind. And Dan, South Forsyth's Devin McGlockton's name. This guy has come up multiple times in these videos. We've seen him dominate in the Champion Center. Has a Region Player of the Year on his resume now. And it seems like everything is trending in this class of 2021 forwards direction.
Yeah, I mean, he's every single night, like you'll see stat lines come out and he's always producing. I think it was last Tuesday had 32 and 20, which is probably one of the best stat lines we've seen all year here in Georgia. And it's just it's crazy to me that he doesn't have more college options. I think he's a guy that could, he can help a lot of Division I programs. I know Youngstown State's the one that's really putting the full court press on now. He's had some other schools like Charleston Southern and USC Upstate and Southern Illinois. I think is one of the newer ones, East Tennessee State. So it's starting to pick up a little bit. But I would imagine as his film goes out to college coaches after the season, he'll have quite a few options come through.
So tell us what makes this guy elite. What is it about McGlockton's game that you think would translate so well to the next level?
So he's got really, really strong hands and he's got really, really soft touch finishing. So I think that's where it starts. And then he's got a nice post-up game, but over the last year, he's really expanded where he can hit three-pointers now. So he's kind of that new age, forward that can do a little bit of everything. And he's a dominant rebounder. He'll block shots. He's maybe 6'8", but he's probably got a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, he's mobile. There's just a lot to like about him.
Carter, meanwhile, I mean, you're putting the focus on Centennial's Logan Turner, another unsigned guy at this point. Appalachian State, Georgia Tech has shown interest. How has this guy not found a home yet?
I think he's been a little bit of a victim of circumstance with everything that's going on. He had a little bit of injury problems kind of a couple years ago as his attention was really, really starting to pick up. I mean, he's typical prototype for a wing. I mean, he's 6'5", he's athletic, he scores it from all levels. I mean, if you really look at it, Centennial, I think they just finished 13-1 and won the regular season of their region with a win Saturday over Chattahoochee. I mean, he's been a big part of that. So I think the fact that he's winning games the last couple of weeks, he's been on our nightly top performers. So he's been putting up some big games. I think that he's a guy that is going to find a home at the next level, and he's going to really excel just because he is that kind of prototype and he can do a little bit of everything. He doesn't have to develop too much physically or athletically. Like that's already all there for the position that he plays. So I think he's going to succeed at the next level. And I think whoever finds him and gets him, I think he is getting a good player.
Well, two names to know in the recruiting circles there. I'm going to put you guys on the spot here as we look ahead. I'm going to ask you to give me your stone cold lock for a team that's going to claim a state title. I'm going to start with you, Dan. Give me your pick and why they're going to claim a championship.
I'm going to take Sandy Creek. I think Sandy Creek's going to do it. And I was at the game when they lost. I think it was in the semifinals last year to Woodward Academy. And it was one of the best high school games I've ever seen. It was Jabari Smith going back and forth with Walker Kessler all game, 2 5-star big guys going at it. And it was just incredible. And I know how much that stung for them to not be able to go past that game. So you got Jabari as a senior. It's his last chance. You got Miles Rice, who's had an awesome year in the backcourt for them. I think between those two guys and the supporting cast that's around them, I think they're on a mission here to cut down the nets.
All right, Carter, who's your pick?
Yeah, it's not really sticking your neck out too hard when you pick Sharman White to win another title. I mean, the guy's sooner or later, he's going to have more rings than he can fit on his hands. I mean, so I'm going to take Pace Academy to win another one. I just think that the mix of guys they have is so good. Like all their guys, they just bring such winning qualities. I mean, you have a big-time rebounder in Cole Middleton. Matthew Cleveland just brings everything to the floor. Madison Durr is a great defender. Josh Reed's come on as a really good wing scorer. I see them kind of rolling through and winning another state title.
Sometimes the obvious pick's the right one, Carter, so you can't go wrong there. There you have it, guys. We'll be sure to hold you both to those picks. As always, be sure you're following RYZE Hoops on Instagram and Twitter, getting the full experience at ryzehoops.com. Carter, Dan, appreciate it. We'll do it again soon.
Thanks, Cory.